से वतन में हो, प्यार से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में हो, अव्यक्त वतन में हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं, उस प्यार से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। जाना है वहाँ हमको जहाँ बाप और दादा है हो, जाना है वहाँ हमको जहाँ बाप और दादा है, बनना है संपूर्ण किया बाबा से वादा है, जो बाबा से किया था वो वादा निभाएंगे। हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले प्यार से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। देहधारी ना याद आए हो, ये देह ना याद आए, देहधारी ना याद आए, ये पतित पुरानी सी हो, दुनिया भी ना याद आए, याद आए तो बस अपना वो वतन ही याद आए। हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं, उस प्यार से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। से वतन में। वतन में है ठहरे हुए बाबा हमारे लिए हो। वतन में है ठहरे हुए बाबा हमारे लिए कर रहे घर ले जाने के लिए आकारी बन करके हम वतन में जाएंगे। हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में हो, अव्यक्त वतन में ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में हो, उस मीठे से वतन में।
Was offering book to Baba. Baba always invokes us to go to subtle regions and offer book. Baba very, very cheerfully, very lovingly was looking at each one, each child. Baba said each child is very, very special, valuable. Baba has love for each child. Very, very loving drishti. Then Baba said, do you feel responsible for your life, or you think Baba is responsible for your life? So I was looking at Baba. I took few moments because as I was thinking, then I said to offer bhog to Baba first before we go into Baba's conversation, chit chat. Baba with lot of love accepted bhog. And Baba said, each child should remain very, very light. and carefree. Just use your mind, intellect, body, wealth, everything for Baba's task. Shouldn't waste anything. If everything is used in Baba's task, then nothing you will ever lose. Baba is responsible. And then was a beautiful, this feeling of first as parents, right? Baba has given us this spiritual birth. So as parents, he is sustaining us. And parents know what every child needs, what every child has wish, But child also needs to have faith that parents will fulfill whatever is my desire or whatever is my good wish. And because this life, the birth is given by Baba, so Baba definitely make everyone instrument in a very worthwhile way. Every child. Then Baba said, as a teacher, every day Baba teaches, children study, so keep becoming worthy. And as Sadguru, Baba always showers lot of blessings on each child. And to be not get lost on the spiritual journey, just follow Father. Because if you follow Father, put your step on Baba's footstep, you will never be lost. Otherwise, sometimes intellect can be wandering or it can get trapped somewhere. It can be influenced. But if you follow footsteps, Baba says is that you will never be lost. And then Baba keep giving very, very powerful drishti, very powerful drishti to each one of us. And Baba said, just be light. And Baba is responsible in all relationships to take care of each child. But it was very powerful experience to be with Baba. And then Baba gave lots of love remembrances for each one of you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. जब देव मान में थे तो देव मान की नेचुरल थी. कभी पुरुषार्थ किया गया कि देवमान आवे. नेचुरल नेचर नेचुरल रही। कभी याद आता है कि देह अभिमान में आ जाऊं, ये पुरुषार्थ किया। अभी भी देह अभिमान और देही अभिमान, तो देही अभिमान बनने में भी मेहनत क्यों? क्योंकि बाप दादा के पास समाचार आते हैं कि कभी कभी देह अभिमान को मिटाने की मेहनत करनी पड़ती। जब देह अभिमान नेचुरल रहा तो देही अभिमान में मेहनत क्यों? तो बाप दादा को मेहनत बच्चों की अच्छी नहीं लगती। मेहनत मुक्त बन जाए और नेचुरल नेचर बन जाए, इसको कहा जाता है लक्ष्य और लक्षण समान। फिर आप देखो, बाप समान बनना बहुत सहज और नेचुरल लगेगा। समझाना सभी ने समझा समझा।
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Today's day 6, Tapasya. Experimenting with yoga, experiencing transformation. Tapasya means less expenditure, greater splendor. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Happy Sadguruvar, Sadguru Baba's day. Baba gives us lot of love, lot of power, wants us to stay carefree. When Baba speaks of body consciousness and soul consciousness, I'm thinking that how do I know that I'm in body conscious or I'm in soul conscious? So in soul consciousness, our eternal qualities will emerge. Purity, love, peace, happiness. Now these are soul consciousness. And in body consciousness, when it appears, then the traces from the vices could emerge. Subtle arrogance or subtle anger or little bit desires, attachment, So if I'm noticing that some of the traces of vices are emerging, that means there is body consciousness emerging. And that is why Baba keep telling us that Keep reminding yourself of your eternal and original self. You have to keep practicing so that, as Baba said, as body consciousness was natural, soul consciousness should also become natural. We have to, this practice is very important. And practice is what? Just the thoughts, right? And more we do it, more we will find that uh, those qualities are become my natural nature. Today was beautiful day. Many were sharing that this thought of forgive and serve, just share love with everyone, give respect to everyone, and have good wishes for everyone. So one instrument was telling me that there are so many these days who can give knowledge, right? But I realized true service is what Baba is saying. That means how do I serve? Those qualifications are very important. So it was a good day. I think that now we understand the Tapasya is not only sitting and doing yoga, but becoming a tapasvi has certain qualifications. So every day, whatever point we are taking is one of the qualifications. In soul consciousness, a tapasvi soul, the way I will serve is what Baba explained, and we followed, right? Same is for tomorrow. The point of tapasya is less expenditure and great splendor. Our currency, of course, is local currency of the country, but real currency of the soul is your thought. As much in tapasya, go in deep silence, very few thoughts will arise, and those thoughts will work and do the splendor. I remember that sometimes there is something very good quality, but it's not very expensive, and you find something. No one is shopping much, but there was a time I used to go for a lot of shopping for yagya, right? And everyone will say, you come with us because you spend less and get more. I said, wow. Because when you value Baba's money, then you can't overspend, right? It cannot be wasted. If that total awareness is, it belongs to Baba. I'm using Baba's money. So same is with my thoughts. I should be very economical in my thoughts, in the sense I'm not miser because I have to give good wishes to everyone, but not having lot of thoughts, no? You'll do this should happen, it shouldn't happen, thoughts keep coming. But achievement is not equivalent. So during the Tapasya, going into deep silence and creating this habit of mind to be very selective about thoughts. Good quality, great thoughts. If not, just be in silence, be peaceful, be loveful. Same is with the intellect. Same could be with the words. These days, minimum you say, more impact it has. Whatever you have to say it in appropriate, right words. It definitely will be taken by other one in a very nice way. So think about what we have to spend less, right? And then see the result, the splendor. Because I remember there was a time in India we will do a program. So big budget, right? But Baba used to say that do in such a way that you will get lot of cooperation. So someone will sponsor something, someone will donate something, and so when we used to send Baba, how much did it cost? Baba used to look at everyone's budget. Oh, you didn't spend much, but program was very good. And some like to spend a lot, right? So if I have value of my inner currency, of mind and intellect, then there will also be value of your time, energy of body, everything will be essential, used as much necessary, not over. So tomorrow, just keep this aim of for your time, for your body, for your thoughts, your intellect, and see what you achieved all day. Was it less expenditure and great splendor? Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to a Vikti journey. Ancestors sharing, pioneers to a pure new world.
तुम्हारे साथ का अनुभव बड़ा निराला है। तुम्हारे साथ का अनुभव बड़ा निराला है। मिले न स्वर्ग में वो सुख लुटाने वाला है। तुम्हारे साथ का अनुभव बड़ा निराला है।
हम एक ध्यान का हमेशा रखती है तो कुछ भी हो, कैसी भी स्थिति परिस्थिति आए, हमारे से कोई कभी नाराज न हो। हम भी खुश रहे और खुश रखें। खुश रहो, खुश रखो, ये हमारा लक्ष्य पक्का रहता है। उसमें कुछ भी हो जाए। फर्ज करो कभी हम जैसे ट्रांसफर होते हैं तो कईयों को होता है ना, भाई हमारा सेंटर, लेकिन हमको रेखा रिंचक भी नहीं आता है। आज हम कलकत्ता बैठी हूँ, कल बाबा कहीं और ऐसे पेपर हमारे ऊपर बहुत आए। जैसे हम बॉम्बे रहती थी, 3 साल रही है, अचानक बोलता है 4-6 दिन के लिए ऑस्ट्रेलिया के लिए कलकत्ता जाओ, फिर तो वहाँ उनको लिख दिया तो रख देना, वहाँ भेजना नहीं। हम 2-4 देश में ही हमारी दिल्ली बदली होती हूँ, लेकिन मेरे को ख्याल चले ना ऐसे क्यों होता है, कभी रेखा मात्र भी संकल्प नहीं चलता। ऐसे ही चली जाएंगी तो रह जाएंगी, तो रह जाएंगी, आ जाएंगी तो आ जाएंगी। संकल्प विकल्प पता नहीं, कुछ ठंडी प्रकृति है नहीं उठता है। व्यर्थ संकल्प हमारा चलता ही नहीं है, शांत स्वरूप रहती है। इसलिए बाबा ने नाम रख दिया ना ये क्या सचमुच ये अव्यक्त बाबा का नाम मिला हुआ है। हाँ इसलिए रखा है। तो भाई शांत चित्त रहती है, निर्मल। नहीं तो मेरा नाम पता है एक, पता होगा आप लोग को। एक बार हम समुद्र के किनारे घूमने गए थे कराची में। तो क्या हुआ, हम समुद्र के किनारे खड़े थे तो बहुत समुद्र की लहरें चल रही थी। अच्छा, लहरें चल रही थी, इतना जोर से समुद्र था। तो हम ऐसे देखते नहीं रहते, तो कोई एक बहन थी वो ध्यान में चली गई। अच्छा, ध्यान में चली गई तो वो हम सब खड़ी है बहनें समझो, ध्यान में गई और हमको देख के इतना चिल्लाए, इतना डरे, एकदम बाबा के पीछे छिप जाए, बचाओ बचाओ। बाबा ने कहा बच्ची क्या बात है, क्या बात हो गई? तो हमको देखी ऐसे 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 छिप जाए। क्या हुआ? कहते बाबा इसके ना आंख से इतनी जोर से आग लग रही है, निकल रही है, सारा समुद्र सूख रहा है, सारा समुद्र सूख रहा है। इसके आंखों से जोर से आग निकल रही है, समुद्र सूख रहा है। ऐसे करेंगे तो हम भी चल जाएंगे, प्रलय हो रही है, प्रलय। ऐसे हिलती हिलती बाबा के पीछे छिपटी गए, प्रलय हो रही है, प्रलय। तो बाबा ने क्या किया, घूम के हमारी आंखें बंद करके कहते प्रलय काल बंद होगा, प्रलय हो रही है, प्रलय। तुम प्रलय चलेगी, आंख बंद करो। ऐसे करके आंख बंद करके मैं बाबा के पीछे पीछे घुमा दिया। तो वो शांति से ऐसे देखने लगी। तो उसी दिन मेरा नाम ही बाबा ने प्रलय रख दिया। अरे आए सेंटर पे यार मम्मा प्रलय कहाँ गई प्रलय कहाँ गई? हंस पड़ती थी, हंस पड़ती थी, हंस के आती थी। कितना दिन तक बाबा मेरे को ऐसे बुलाता था प्रलय। फिर जब अव्यक्त बाबा आए ना, भाई सबके नाम बदली हो गए, तभी बाबा ने हमारा नाम रख दिया। ये निर्मल शांत स्वरूप है, इसका प्रलय नाम क्यों रख दिया है? तो विनाश करने वाली है, ये विनाश करती है। तो बाबा ने शेष में रख दिया। कितने दिन हमको ऐसे ही बुलाते थे। पीछे पर अव्यक्त बाबा ने जब सबका वो लिस्ट लेके, सबका नाम लेके, तब बाबा ने कहा ये तो निर्मल शांत स्वरूप है, इसका नाम ऐसा रखा है, बदली कर दिया। हम ऐसे समझते तो हम लोगों का धर्म है अपने को सदा सुखी रखना। कोई मरेगा कोई जिएगा, जन्मे तो सुखी रहो, हंसो खुशो, महफिल करो पिकनिक, और मरे तो रो। जब तक मरेगा नहीं तब तक जन्मेगा कहाँ से? ये शरीर छूटेगा तब तो हमको दूसरा शरीर मिलेगा ना। तो इसलिए मैं ऐसे हमेशा समझती हूँ, शुरू से जब से ज्ञान में आई हूँ, तो कुछ भी हो बुद्धि में ये रखें। तो शरीर इसने छोड़ा तो हम रोने से कोई फायदा नहीं है। तो छोटा बच्चा बन के अनेक आत्माएं उसको खिलाएंगी, प्यार से रखेंगी। तो ये समझो ड्रेस चेंज हो गई ना। ड्रेस चेंज करने में पुरानी उतारो, नहीं पहनो तो रोएगा, खुश होगा ना। तुम्हारा पुराना कपड़ा लेके हम तुमको नया पहनना है, ड्रेस दे दे, पुराना बोले छोड़ दो, गरीबों को देंगे, तो तुम रोएगा, खुशी होगी। ये मानस चोला है। लौकिक में भी, संसार में भी कहते हैं मानस चोला है। तो चोला है, पुराना हो जाएगा, इसका डिपार्टमेंट ड्यूटी पूरी हो जाएगी, जरूर चेंज होगा। तो इसी ये ज्ञान ध्यान में रखने से ही, देखो मम्मी ने शरीर छोड़ा, मेरे को आंख में होने नहीं दिया। मम्मा को तो मैंने समझो, मम्मा मेरे को साथ ही रखती थी, हमेशा साथ रहती थी। तभी भी उसी टाइम जब मम्मा ने शरीर छोड़ा तो मेरे को आंखों से तो पानी छोड़ो, मन में भी हमको दुख दर्द नहीं होता है, क्योंकि हमको उसी टाइम ये ज्ञान ध्यान में रहता है। तो ठीक है, नया जन्म भविष्य बन रहा है, नई दुनिया की स्थापना के लिए कोई तो चाहिए ना। अच्छा, बाबा लौकिक बाबा है, अलौकिक है, हर प्रकार से समझो हमको कुछ भी फील हो सकता है। लेकिन मेरे को एक ही ज्ञान ध्यान में रहता था, बाबा ने जो हमको ये ट्रेनिंग दिया, बच्ची आत्मा अमर है, एक पुराना कपड़ा उतार के नया पहनती है। अच्छा, ब्रह्मा सो श्री कृष्ण को बनना ही है, तो ड्रेस चेंज करेगा तब कृष्ण बनेगा। तो मैं क्यों न समझूं, तो बाबा सो श्री कृष्ण के आ गया चोला पहन के। हम रोएंगे तो क्या होगा? और रोने से कोई लाभ है? हमको याद है किसी ने हमको उसी टाइम टोका भी था, तुमको रोना नहीं आता है, दुख नहीं होता है, आखिर तुम्हारे जन्म देने वाले हैं। मैंने कहा रोने से अगर परमात्मा इस आत्मा को वापस भेजे और फिर मेरी वो पालना हो तो मैं खूब रो के दिखाऊंगी, लेकिन हो गया तो हो गया, रोने से कोई लाभ नहीं। इसलिए शांति, बाबा कहते हैं शांति का दान दिया, और शांति हमारे बाबा का हमको वरदान है। इसलिए मेरा नाम ही रख दिया है निर्मल शांत। निर्मल भी रहो, झगड़ा झगड़ी नहीं करो, गुस्सा गुस्सा नहीं करो, ब्रेन ठंडा रखो और शांत रहो। तो जैसा नाम वैसा काम करना है।
तूने प्यार दिया साकार में जो आता है याद हमको, तूने प्यार दिया साकार में जो आता है याद हमको, तेरे पत्रों की मीठी याद है जो, तेरे पत्रों की मीठी याद है जो तड़पाती है दिल को करूं, तड़पाती है दिल को करूं।
Om Shanti. So wonderful. So Nirmal Shanta Dadi was the Laukik daughter of Brahma Baba. So she always used to say she has three father, three in one. So Laukik, Alaukik and Paralaukik. All three are in one. So she is a wonderful example. And so beautiful to hear her experience and how they had really become an example for everyone. Thank you. So tomorrow is Friday and our schedule will remain same, including our 5 times, half an hour, Tapasya Bhatti in month of January. So now let's get our homework for tomorrow. Would like to invite our dear Sister Angel, Sister Gayatri. Welcome.
Om Shanti, everyone. Good evening. And to begin, before I take you into tomorrow's homework, I'd just like to share something to begin with. And that is someone was describing to me what she felt forgiveness was, serving with forgiveness. She's a mother and she's a grandmother. And this is what she said. She said that forgiveness is everything. Nothing good can come from a state of non-forgiveness. Can we truly serve if not from a constant state of forgiveness? Forgiveness protects the heart, keeps it pure, open and warm, and only then can mercy flow. So when I heard that, I thought how appropriate it is, because we're following Brahma Baba, and as the incognito mother, this is the way that Brahma Baba served us and served humanity, with forgiveness and love, with humility and authority. And so, you know, because Baba never took sorrow from anyone, there was nothing to forgive anyone for. And so he was in a constant state of forgiveness, as it were. And so I thought about one of the things of serving with forgiveness is perhaps serving in such a way that we don't give sorrow or take sorrow, so we can serve with forgiveness. So let us look at our Tapasya point for tomorrow, January 7th. Tapasya means less expenditure, greater splendor. So I was wondering, when I saw that in the Tapasya Murlis, I was wondering exactly what Baba meant when he said that Tapasya is less expenditure, greater splendor. And actually, he was basically talking about the nature and sanskars of a tapasvi soul. So he was saying that the nature of the soul who wants to experiment with less expenditure, greater splendor, would be to experiment with the elevated treasures of time and thoughts. So this is where the less expenditure, greater splendor lies in, the treasures of time and thoughts. And their aim would be to experience 100-fold attainments by using fewer thoughts and spending less time. And so that would be the nature. They would want maximum from using less. And their nature, the nature that they would have is of saving and accumulating. The sanskaras they would have would be of saving and accumulating, and the nature would be of experimenting with fewer things and getting bigger attainments. So Baba says this sanskara of less gives more, or using less thoughts and less time, resulting in greater experiences, is what the sanskaras are of someone that Baba would describe as less expenditure, greater splendor. So it's our nature and our sanskaras that would result in this less expenditure, greater splendor. So it's not just the material things we use, but it is the way we use our time and thoughts, experimenting with it as a nature, and the sanskara of getting greater result by using less. So today's practice or tomorrow's practice would be, again, through the Tapasya, making it intentional, taking our 10 minutes out every hour as much as we can, and using our two important ekagrata and eknami, the two important eks. Ekagrata is concentration of the intellect and determination in my thoughts, and to be long to one Father, eknami, to be in remembrance of one. And so the awareness that I would take into my 10 minutes tomorrow would be the aim. The aim would be to experience 100-fold attainments by using fewer thoughts and spending less time. So tomorrow we might want to experiment. If I use a minute and I use like a couple of thoughts, what would be the big experience I would have in terms of my attainment? Does it make a difference in terms of the quality? So we may want to experiment with that. And then, of course, with our concentration and determination, we would experiment with these elevated treasures of time and thoughts. And we would have, when we come out of our 10 minutes and we're in action, we would have this aim that could I use less thoughts to get things accomplished with a greater quality in bringing me, more results, bringing me more attainments, whatever it is I'm looking for, but experiment with it. So it will be a 2-level tomorrow. We go into our tapasya, our 10 minutes tapasya with the experiment. And when we come out into action, we will keep on experimenting to see how the treasures of our time and thoughts are used in a way that brings us greater attainments. So we will start that practice at 3:30 a.m. and we will conclude. The last one we will do is at 9:30 p.m. And then, of course, don't forget your chart. You're going to be capturing your realizations of this greater, less expenditure, greater splendor concept. And so, again, the aim is to feel close to Baba. The aim is to become equal to Baba. And so let the realization come out of what is this greater attainment of closeness to Baba if I were to use less thoughts and less time. What would be if I use one thought to be in Baba's remembrance, coming close to him? How could that one thought expand into something great for me? And then, of course, paint the divine characteristics of when I'm able to naturally save time and thoughts. How could I express that? What expression could I give to it? when I value my time and I value my thoughts and I use them in a worthwhile way, and I get greater splendor out of using less of them. How could I give that an expression, a creative expression? And now we go into Baba's room, and today we're going to have the experience of the room in Tagate Retreat Center in the Philippines. So we're going to go into that room for our experience. So we will enter into the silence of Baba's room, and we will connect to that secret of less expenditure and greater splendor. And we will look into Baba's eyes, and we will take drishti from him to discover that secret that he so valued in us and in himself when it came to time and thoughts. So if you could have the slide of Follow the Father. And so we're going to go into his room, into the silence of the room in the Tagate Retreat Center in the Philippines. And we're going to follow Father Brahma and increase the speed of experiments of yoga in the laboratory of experiences. So our life is like a lab. So we're going to experience it in our life's experiences. The symbol of the deeply detached and loving stage of Father Brahma is the lotus seat. So we'll see him, picture him on a lotus seat, and we're going to look at these experiments in the lab of our life experiences. Om Shanti.
It will be lovely tomorrow. Less expenditure, great splendor. So good night, everyone, and have good day tomorrow. Om Shanti. Good night, everyone.